Good morning. My name is Rachel Hales, and I'm the new director of communications for Cosmopolitan magazine. And today I'm going to be addressing a recent crisis and telling you how I think we should deal with it as a company. So, what happened? Our magazine released an article entitled How This Woman Lost 44 Pounds Without Any Exercise. It was obvious to our readers when they clicked on the article that it was about a woman who lost weight due to cancer. They were understandably disturbed that we would advertise cancer as a great new diet, as you can see by the tweets on the right hand side of the screen. There have been articles published by the Boston Globe and the Washington Post calling out the insensitivity of the article. So, we are dealing with a Category D concerned audience, which means that there is low severity and high responsibility. Since none of our consumers were seriously hurt by this article, the severity of our indiscretion is low, but we are definitely at fault for the issue since we did publish the article, giving us high responsibility. So next I'm going to just go through the letter very quickly for you. I start out by saying, Cosmopolitan readers, thank you for being loyal consumers of our magazine. Recently you have pointed out a story entitled How This Woman Lost 44 Pounds Without Any Exercise may have been insensitive and in poor taste. I would like to take this opportunity to address the issue head on and assure our audience of our good intentions and sensitivity to the importance of health in women's lives. So I always start out by thanking our loyal audience so that they feel special and valued. And I'm also acknowledging the situation and telling our audience that we would like to take this opportunity to address it as an organization. Next, I say, first, I would like to apologize for any offensive or troubling commentary made in this article. Cosmopolitan has been writing articles we think are important to women since 1965, and our intention was to raise awareness for this woman's inspiring story of overcoming illness to love herself and her body despite the pain and suffering she was subjected to. We feel that inspiring message like this one are important and should be shared with our audience. Regardless of our intentions, our actions were not justified. We admit that the title of the article was not as transparent as it should have been, and for that we apologize. So I tell them that we are apologizing for the article. There is no denying that we are at fault. And then I remind them that we've been publishing since 1965. Hopefully, this will reinforce the credibility of our organization and stir up some nostalgic feelings for our older readers. At the end, I assure them of our good intentions and add that regardless of our intentions, we were not justified in what we printed. Next, I say, second, I would like to ensure our readers that we are taking action to prevent any issues like this one in the future. Our editorial staff is undergoing training to ensure that they understand that the decisions they make on a daily basis, whether positive or negative, affect our company as well as our readers. In the future, they will be better equipped to make more sensitive decisions regarding the content of Cosmopolitan magazine. Furthermore, this particular story will be pulled from online and print publication for further review. So this paragraph is all about taking action. We need to let our readers know exactly what we're doing to correct the situation and prevent future indiscretions. In this last body paragraph, I say, lastly, allow me to iterate the impact this event has had on Cosmopolitan as an organization. The controversy surrounding the story has shown us that decision making on all levels of a company contribute to the health of the company. Therefore, the smallest decisions are just as important as the largest. It has increased desire within the company for proper education of all employees regarding the importance of sensitivity to the topics that are relevant to our primary audience. We know that Cosmopolitan will continue to grow and learn as a company after the events that have transpired. So here, I'm just letting them know again that we're sorry and that we have been impacted by this. I'm also using positive language at the end to let them know that we are going to be moving forward. In the end, I say, if you have any questions, concerns, comments, or suggestions for our staff, please don't hesitate to contact us directly at service.cosmopolitan.com or inbox@cosmopolitan.com. Thank you again for your time and loyalty to Cosmopolitan magazine. Sincerely, Jessica Pels, Editor-in-Chief. So the function of this paragraph is simply to remind our audience that we are listening to them and we want to hear them, and once again to thank them for their loyalty to our magazine. So how and why should we send this out? I think that we should post the letter online immediately as well as publishing it in the next edition of Cosmopolitan. We should also make sure that there are links on all of our social media pages so that we can reach as many consumers as possible. And we should do this so that we show our readers that we recognize our mistake, we are taking action to correct it, and we want to listen to what our audience has to say, rather than seeming like we don't care about our audience or we aren't listening to them. It is important that they view us as a trustworthy organization. As you can see, here are my sources. Once again, I want to reiterate that I think it is very important to respond to this backlash with a letter like this one, and I want to encourage you to publish it as soon as possible. Thank you for your time.